Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get.
Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Cafu. And it's made its way to him. Good take, and is he in? And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? He's in a great position here. Has to go back here. Thinks about the shot. And he's there to belt it away.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And he welcomes it in. And it's McAllister. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side...
Snyder! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Albert Ferrer. Ronaldinho. Pepe. Now, can they get him away? Schneider in acres of space out. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ronaldinho. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Mbappé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Mbappé receives it in a wide position. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Oh, some astute defending there. Nesta. Cafu. Nice looking ball. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Doué. Mbappé gets flagged offside.
Santos really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Puskás. Mbappé. There's the shot! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's Snyder! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Schneider goes short. Santos are looking to go forward now. And it's Vieira. Opts for safety. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Great chance! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Mbappé.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Hazard. And he's quick to snatch it back. Costa Curta. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. And a chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. That is some save from Khan. He has spurned it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider with the short one. Liverpool awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Defending was strong and firm. Zanetti. Vieira, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Doué. Now it's Mbappé. And this is Puskás. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Schneider! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Threads one in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zanetti. Now it's Doué. And it's Zanetti. And it's Doué. Little pass back. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a look and plays it forward. No way through. Zanetti. And he's picked out the run. Caught offside that time.
Substituição no time do Santos.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through.
Substituição.
Messi. Cafu. For Messi. Probing pass. That's been intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's just misjudged that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
In he goes again. He's got a goal. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the counter is on. That pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. And he's forced to go back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Schneider. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Substituição em andamento.
Beckenbauer has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And here's Schneider. Oh, good take in a good area. Cafu. That's going to go a long way. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Griezmann proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Searching pass he's played there. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Oh, nicely intercepted.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for options for movement. And he's certainly onside here. Now he's running away. And the shot! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And this is Luis Suarez. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely intercepted. Makaleli. And it's Seedorf. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that looks a decent ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a promising position. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Liverpool are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Maldini. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Makaleli. Van Dijk. Olise. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for the run. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho finding himself in space. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
The most accurate pass. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, easy pickings there. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. It's Salah. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. accuracy.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Cafu for Olise. Olise stood his ground strongly. Messi threads one in, and he plays one through. It's Luis Suarez! Goal, Italy! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
For Italy, after 33
Italy are
minutes
in front now, the game's
number
only
9.
goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Mbappé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
A searching ball out wide. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. And here's Mbappé. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho goes short. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Italy are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and this is Luis Suarez.
There will be one.
Now that's well seen too.
time.
Olise, and it's Seedorf. That's a cute ball. Now it's a decent chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully
And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Sergio Girassi. Coming on the
Here's
field
the whistle then
is
to start the
number
second half.
77, Raul.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. That's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making, okay?
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not pretty. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Pirlo looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappé. Oh, super! He'll try from distance! Fantastic from Elise! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it?
And the shots!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Looking to play him in. Mbappé! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah. Luis Suarez. Cleared without hesitation.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cafu. Flings in across. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pirlo. Messi. And it's Salah. Can he get it through? Rummenigge with the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Elise with 2 goals already to his name. Maldini. Ronaldinho. And it's Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Very much into the last knockings. And the counter is on. Seedorf proves too strong.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Somewhat off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Two coaches are
Ronaldinho.
signalling changes here, both at the same
18,
time.
Seedorf. Number 2, Cafu. Number 8,
McAllister is the distributor in
Coming
chief,
on the field.
always looking for movers.
Number 24, Desiree Doué. Number 6,
Maldini.
Vieira. Number 4,
And Doué.
Zanetti.
He's had a fair
Number
tumble under that
20,
challenge.
McAllister.
The whistle has gone for a
Substitutions taking
reckless
place.
challenge there.
2 added minutes
That's
has
gonna be
been
a booking.
indicated.
And that will be it. Liverpool have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Elise. Now it's Cruyff. Played out wide. Cafu. Elise going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti is wide and looking to get onto this. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Robertson. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pepe, played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Azar. Azar stood his ground strongly. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Zanetti delivers. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's been intercepted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's a good foot in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Xavi Alonso, ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross to the back post. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. That's a good ball out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Cafu. Elise. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Elise. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
15 minutes till half-time. And it's Otto. Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's been cut out, well played. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Azar. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Dani Olmo. Isak. Looking for the run. Nice control. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Cafu.
And it's Cruyff. And it's McAllister. McAllister! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Floated through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Cafu.
Here's Vieira. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hazard. Zanetti finding himself in space. Oh, good climb! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So, a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say...
He's having a hit! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, cracking ball. And Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Olise plays it short. That's good play. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. So this to break the deadlock. For sure. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Goal! After 50 minutes is number 23, Kylian Mbappé. Substitution on the field, number 10.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a promising position, and it's Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Incentive set and incentive met.
Ah, he's given it away! Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Zanetti. Can he get it through? Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
13, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is
Your
number
impression
15,
so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert. There's some great running on show here, and he's decided to go for it. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cruyff gets into a good position. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rijkaard. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. He's having a pop! Neymar! One on a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Do not write them off! And there goes! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shevchenko, and he was alert to it. Rijkaard can clear it away. Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. In towards the back stick. It's out for a goal kick. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a little off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Another one of football's and how moments.
Ronaldinho has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21,
two then.
Cannavaro. Number 9, Isaac. Number 22, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 3, Adams. Number 7, El Hadj Diouf. Number 8,
Liverpool clearly
Bellingham.
are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Back to the keeper. Zanetti might just make this. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zanetti. That's very neat. Can he finish? He lifts the roof. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Liverpool now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Has been indicated.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And it's Xabi Alonso. Shevchenko is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Great ball. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. McAllister claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid